fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. Happy Friday, everyone. We have such a great show for you today. We are getting this weekend started off right by learning some new cocktail recipes from Mercado restaurants. I visit them at the landing and mix up some fun drinks. I also chat with a company that created boots and leggings for your pets. That's right, as seen on Shark Tank, Walkee Paws is here. And later we get some fitness tips for the new year. Now let's get mixing. I am here at Mercado restaurant, which offers a Cali Mexican vibe. And as you can see, I am behind the bar now with Spencer Mall, who is the beverage director. Hi, Spencer.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Yes.
It's going really well. I'm excited to have you guys here. Thanks
I'm excited to be here. Yes,
right
and
on.
so as the beverage director, you have pretty much curated this entire bar. So tell me about this process and everything that you did.
Oh man, starting back from when we first opened it, my passion was really mezcal, which is a large portion of our back bar. And as we kind of started to open, I started delving more into tequila. I used to always think I didn't really like tequila because of the tequilas that I'd had. Until I tried more top shelf premium tequilas and could taste the complexities and the nuances, and it really made me fall in love with that spirit, probably even more than mezcal. So I've been able to bring a lot of brands into the state that were never here before. I've been sourcing and working with importers to try to get stuff here that Indiana has never had before, to try to really put us on like kind of the forefront of the agave rather than kind of the back end of it. So I'm trying to get stuff here and trying to put the good word out of what agave is and how awesome it can be. So yeah.
Listen, you were speaking my language. You don't even know this, but my favorite liquor is tequila.
Oh yeah, right on.
And then mezcal.
Okay,
so
awesome.
I'm so excited.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you like these cocktails then too, for sure.
Well, I'm excited to get started. So what will you show me today?
So today we're going to be making two cocktails off of our menu. We're going to be making first one, the Oaxaca Old Fashioned, which is going to be basically a play on an old fashioned, but with reposado tequila for a little bit of that barrel age, and then also a little bit of mezcal for a little bit of smoke. We are going to be using El Tesoro reposado for our reposado. We'll be using 1.5 ounces of that.
Okay, and so we're going to, oh, I love the cocktail mixer. Yes.
Those are nice, right?
Okay.
So just going to pour for that little line right inside there, basically.
1.5 ounces. Okay.
And then we're going to be doing 1/2 ounce of that mezcal next to you. You know all the measurements. Did you bartend before?
I enjoy doing a little mixing.
At your house and stuff? That's awesome.
Yes.
Good for you.
I have all the setup and my liqueurs and some mezcal and tequila.
That's awesome. So we're going to do 2 dashes of Angostura bitters.
Okay.
Now, I think one thing that people often kind of mess around with this dash is they'll kind of like shake it as opposed to really dashing it.
Okay.
You really want to get a dash to make it more consistent.
Okay.
So you're going to go 1, 2, just like that.
Wow, okay.
There we go. And then we're going to be doing 1/4 ounce of our sugar, which our sugar that we use here is agave nectar. So just basically a little bit.
Best. Oh, so natural and right from the root. Love it. Okay.
And then to help kind of brighten the cocktail, we like to add oils to ours. So we actually add the oils to our sugars traditionally, but if you don't want to do that at home, you can always just grab like literally the skin of the fruit, peel it off, and then you can express it into your drink, drop it in. It's going to add that orange and that grapefruit kind of zest essence to it, which is going to be really nice.
Okay, orange and grapefruit,
Nice
love it.
Scoop of ice. You want your ice to basically fill your glass.
Okay.
If it's a little short, it can kind of not get to the dilution and the chill that it needs to. Your spoons will be right next to you over there.
Okay, wonderful.
These are called DeSoto, so these are really easy to stir with. A lot of people get a little worried that they're not going to learn how to do it, but these are very, very easy. So I think the other part is that a lot of people sometimes can stir not long enough. You really do want to stir around 20 to 30 seconds and make sure that you get a full dilution on your cocktail so that it's going to taste the best to your palate.
Oh, I like it. Woo! We're stirring instead of mixing. I like these sticks too.
Those are awesome, right?
Yeah.
When we opened, that was really a big help for the people just training at the beginning and everything like that. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and strain it.
All right. Thank you.
And we're just going to go right into our glass. And we do use cubicle ice too, which is actually from Fort Wayne. So these guys make this 300-pound block of ice.
Really?
They basically pull it out and they cut it with a bandsaw. They just expanded their operations into Indianapolis, and they're looking to expand into Pennsylvania and Ohio.
Oh, wow.
But the ice does not have any impurities in it, so it's going to melt slower. It's going to dilute our cocktail a lot slower as well, which is going to be fantastic. Now, I guess after this, it's up to you. You can garnish it with an orange. You can garnish it with a cherry. We typically just garnish ours with that orange coin as well. But since we already put that in there, to me, it's ready to go.
Okay,
So,
well, now's the best part.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
A little smoky.
Very
little touch of
smooth.
sweetness.
Little touch, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
not
sure.
over sweet. Just give me the vibes. Give me the vibes. Love it.
Good,
Okay.
good. You ready for the next one?
Spencer. Let's do the next
All right,
one.
let's do it.
Okay, Spencer, I'm ready for our next cocktail.
All right, awesome. So the next one we're gonna be making is our house Chamoy Rita. But we are going to
Okay.
use a little bit of a different tequila. So typically we use our house tequila. I wanted to use something that's a little more near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
So I used my absolute favorite tequila brand, which is G4. Then I also went with their 108 proof. So it's going to have a little bit more backbone. It's
Okay.
the agave is going to stand up in the cocktail a little bit more than it typically will.
So wait, we got to roll back because you have to tell me, what is the name?
It's called G4. So it stands for 4
No, the
generations.
cocktail.
Oh, the cocktail is called Chamoy Rita.
Chamoy Rita.
Chamoy
Okay,
Rita.
break that down. What is that?
So Chamoy Rita, it was really cool actually how that cocktail came to be. When we were in our pre-open phase, we were doing a lot of like just cocktail trials, trying to do different stuff, trying to find the perfect margarita recipe. And one of the recipes that we had said that we wanted to try was something with chamoy in it. I had been working on like 4 different chamoy recipes at that time. I had an apricot, a peach, pineapple, and strawberry. And they're basically preserves, like jams that are paired with lime, salt, and then usually like a pepper. So we use morita peppers, which are gonna be a little smoky and a little spicy. And we use apricot jam in ours. So fruity, salty, spicy, acidic in that, which is really, really good, kind of almost like umami.
Yes.
And that actually goes directly into the cocktail, which is gonna be awesome. So
I'm excited. I haven't tried that before. Okay, and your favorite
This
tequila.
is my
All
absolute
right.
favorite. So this is G4 108. We're gonna use 2 ounces of this.
2 ounces. Okay.
We're gonna be on
Great.
3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, fresh. Juice fresh always, juice fresh.
Yes. Okay, awesome.
We're gonna have a full ounce of our chamoy.
Okay.
Let's do that if I can trade it.
Yes. You say 2 ounces?
1 full ounce.
1 full ounce.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Nice and thick. Okay.
And then we're gonna have just a 1/4 of an ounce of our passion fruit syrup. The passion
Okay,
fruit
nice.
goes a long way in a cocktail. It's very, very bright, a little acidic, definitely very fruity.
You say 1
but
ounce?
1/4 of an ounce.
1/4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit. A little flair.
All right. And then we're gonna ice it here.
Hey, thank you.
Absolutely. Just gonna seal our tins.
You're gonna do a
Show me what
shake.
you got.
You ready?
Yeah. That's it. All right. Now the magic really happens. You got it? I got you if you don't got it. It's
Okay.
Don't sweat it.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
Pro. Okay.
So now this is where it kind of takes it up a whole another notch. So we take our glass and we dip it in straight into chamoy, and then we're gonna take it after that and we're gonna put it in tahini.
Oh, tahini. Oh, that sounds yummy. Okay, so dip, and then dip.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And the whole cocktail is going right into that glass.
Whole cocktail.
We're not gonna
okay.
strain out.
That's called a dirty dump.
It is.
I've learned that.
That's
okay.
my favorite way to have a margarita, is those little pieces of ice in there to kind of chew on while you're
Yes.
drinking it.
Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
And then we finish ours off with just a fresh lime dropped on the top. It just adds a little bit of brightness to that first sip. That's it.
Woohoo! That looks so yummy, so bright and colorful.
Cheers,
Okay,
cheers.
cheers.
It's a little spicy, a little fruity. That's how it
Okay,
tastes.
let's see.
A little vegetal. That's also from the tequila.
This is giving me, It's like my favorite candy.
Yes. So it's kind of modeled after like Mexican candy.
Yes. That's what it tastes like.
It's a little
but not
fruity,
too
a little
sweet.
spicy, a little like
Yes.
tangy.
And it has a good punch of the spice, which I love so much because I love it spicy. This is so good.
Good,
Yay!
good. Thank you for coming.
Yes,
Thanks for
thank
letting
you
me-
so
Yeah,
much,
seriously, it's
Spencer.
really
This
been a
is
pleasure.
great.
Absolutely,
It's been a
absolutely.
pleasure.
Yeah.
And you know what? You all have to come in and try these recipes
Please do.
out for yourself. Come see Spencer, come see the gang here at Mercado and get you some cocktails here on the landing, and we'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
My next guest created an interesting product for your pet to keep their feet warm on a snowy day or dry in the muddy rain. As seen on Shark Tank, it's Walkee Paws. And joining me today is Lisa Baranoff, who is the founder and creator of this product. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Jessica. So nice to meet you.
Welcome. Nice to meet
Thank
you
you.
too. Yes, so your product is very interesting, I must say, because you have put together an accessory for dogs. So share with me about your product and everything you have to offer.
I'm sure. So, it goes back to me as a consumer. And my dog prior to Stir Fry, who's sitting here, was a Cocker Spaniel, who's since passed away. But he got really sick. It was around the winter of 2015, and I live in Manhattan, New York. And I took him to the vet, and it had been snowing, and the vet was like, he's licked the snow melt chemicals off his paws, and that's what made him sick. And she's seen a lot of that, and she said you just need to put booties on him when it's snowing or after it snowed because of the chemicals.
Oh.
And I went on a mission to buy dog boots, which I'd never done before because of that. And I must have bought at least 10 different sets. And I found they all had the same 3 issues. They were really, really hard to get on the squirming paws of my dog. And then if I did get them on, they had to be really tight on the paws to stay on. And they were uncomfortable, so he kind of wouldn't want to walk. And then if I got outside, invariably, we'd be walking in the snow, and I'd come home and one or more of them would be lost.
Okay.
So it's a really frustrating experience. So I was, I wasn't working at the time. I was home with my 2 kids. And I was like, wow, there has to be, another way of doing this. And I had worked in marketing for many years. One of the companies being, working for Sarah Lee, which is a pantyhose company.
Yes.
And that's why I kind of had this aha moment one day. I came home, I grabbed 2 pairs of pantyhose and I put them on Toffee's front paws and tied them in his back paws. And I was like, this could work. This is like a doggy legging, like doggy pantyhose.
Right.
So went, full steam ahead to try and develop Walkee Paws. And it's been like an incredible journey. And these, still today are the only dog leggings available. I mean, there are a ton of different footwear, options for dogs. There's dog shoes and dog sneakers and dog socks and whatever, but there are no other dog leggings. So we are the only company, and we patented as well, that has attached the actual a legging, an actual apparel product to a bootie. So the boot will actually stay on your dog, and it doesn't have to be tight around their ankles because it suspends over your dog's back.
Right.
Staying up that way. And the added benefit is this is a water-resistant legging fabric. This is waterproof, but the legging fabric protects the legs as well. Because my dog, who's a doodle, in the winter and the snow, he gets snowballs in his fur. So even if he was just wearing a bootie on the bottom part, he'd still have that issue with, the rest of his legs. So
Yes.
kind of,
Okay, so as we were looking at the different product types, I know that they come in multiple different sizes and different patterns and shapes. So how were you inspired by what the designs were?
Well, that was the really fun part because, back when I developed this, it was at the time when leggings were a huge trend in the athleisure market, as you know, like even state that I just often am wearing my leggings all day long. And then there's that also the trend towards humanization in the pet industry, which is huge as well, where people are doing for their pets what they do for themselves. And more people are giving them organic foods and having them sleep in their beds. And, they're treating their pets almost like mini me's and like children. So I thought from a marketing point of view, because I have a marketing background, the whole idea of a doggy legging would be really cute.
Yes.
So, and then it was the idea to make it, fun as well as functional. So we do have the plain black leggings, which are, sell really well. And that's what a lot of people want. And then we also have the really fun fashion forward patterns. One of them being like our new pattern is the hot pink. It's like a color for right now. And then we've got an amazing pattern, which I love. It's a camo, which is more of a masculine.
Yes, I have that one here. Very nice.
Yeah, and then we've got a ton of others. We have hearts for Valentine's Day. We've got these that are like the confetti design, which are really cute.
So cute, yes.
So there's like a ton of them. And then in terms of sizing, you know, we try and cover 80% of the dogs out there. That's the trickiest part with Walkee Paws, because I'll show you it on a dog model here. You know, not only do you have to paws fitting the dog's, you know, the boots fitting the dog's paws, but it also has to fit the dog's height. So we have like a really cool adjustment mechanism on the top here. So as you can see on this pair, this is a small medium, but this can fit, if you make that taller, this can fit a dog that tall.
Okay.
So really adjustable. So even within a size range, you can adjust it to make it fit your dog, and you'll either have some longer straps hanging or you'll have less straps hanging. So, you know, so we really have 4 sizes.
That's very interesting and unique. So thank you so much, Lisa, for sharing this product with us today. And it was so nice to meet you.
Sure. So nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Thank you.
And there you have it. The winter season is here. So if you want more information about Walkee Paws, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back. Guess what? Thanks to our friends at Walkee Paws, 2 lucky viewers will win a $50 digital gift card to their website to shop all of their fabulous pet products. To enter our gift card giveaway, head over to our Instagram and Facebook page at Living Local 15. Good luck.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
All right, time now for Best Reviews. I'm Gary Gelfand. This is Judd Neesmith. Good to see you.
Gary, good to see you as always.
Okay, alrighty. I'm already breathing heavy because I know when I'm doing this with you, we got to get our workout on.
It's time.
And I see some gym shoes. Good thing they're too big for me because I won't be wearing those. All right, so let's do this right away. You know, New Year's resolutions. People want to set these. They want to get themselves ready to go, but sometimes we set them too high and we don't reach them. So where do we go from here?
It's a very crucial period. And I always tell people, give yourself 4 to 6 weeks to set some goals and develop some habits. And what's going to help with that is what we call a fitness tracker and also a journal.
Okay.
If you can take notes on your workouts, keep track of what you're doing, it's going to keep you motivated and help you get over that 4 to 6 week period. After that, it's usually downhill. It's easier to exercise, you have more motivation.
I like that. Don't be so hard on ourselves, right?
Correct, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Now obviously when we're working out, we've got shoes, we've got different things that we need to work out into, and we should have the proper gear, right?
Yes, absolutely. Many people have a goal, especially in the new year, running a 5K or a 10K.
Okay.
And a great gift for that is the Nike Pegasus. I own these shoes. It's what we call the workhorse of running shoes. It's been around for 30 years. This is the newest edition, provides a lot of comfort. It's a very durable shoe, built for high mileage too.
I like that.
It's a great shoe.
So you set the goals, maybe you want to be a runner, then obviously you're going to have to get the shoe.
Correct.
Okay, all right. What are some other fitness goals that we want to get involved in? Obviously, I'm looking at this, it's a scale. I know some people say don't jump on the scale.
No. I think we all know
the
biggest goal in the new year is to drop a few pounds.
Sure.
If not a lot of pounds.
Everybody wants to do that, yeah.
Realistically, you should be able to drop 1 to 2 pounds a week.
Okay.
Anything more than that is not sustainable and you're destined for failure. And a great way to keep motivated is a bioimpedance body weight scale, which keeps track of body fat also.
Okay. I like that. So these are the goals that we need to set and kind of stay on pace. I'm looking at some over there. Does look a little intimidating, but it looks like it's an all-in-one. So very easy to store too, I'm guessing.
It is. And another big goal based on my 25 years experience working with people all over the country is they want to develop more lean muscle and they want to get stronger.
Okay.
So a good set of dumbbells. This is the Bowflex selectorized dumbbell set. It's a beautiful dumbbell set. It's on 55 pounds right now, so I'll pick it up a little bit. But ideally, great piece of equipment for home gyms and also commercial gyms. They come in pairs, and you can go from 5 to 52 pounds by clicking this.
I was going to say, how does that work?
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
I don't want to make you pick up the 50-pounder again, but although you did. So if you lift it up, you just turn this, and you're going to change weight.
Yeah, correct. So I can quickly go from 50 pounds to actually 5 pounds. And it's a lot lighter weight.
Okay. Wow, that is incredible right there. I like that one.
I agree.
Again, setting the goals, but kind of keeping them a little more realistic.
Absolutely, Gary.
And that's how we do it. And these are the products to do it. Log things, get the proper shoes. You got this here, of course, and then your weights. I'm definitely not doing the 50 on that one.
I want a pair of these.
Yeah?
I've been eyeing these for months.
So you got one for each arm.
Correct.
You
can tell.
There you go. All right, how do we find out more about these products?
Absolutely, Gary. I'd recommend going to bestreviews.com. Our #1 goal is to simplify your purchasing decisions.
There you go. It's Best Reviews.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. For more information and to find more product reviews, go to our website, WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And to rewatch episodes of Living Local 15, just go to our website, WANE.com/Living Local 15. I hope you have an amazing Friday. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for a special edition of Living Local 15 as we celebrate the memory of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.